What's up, makers? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nate Javier and welcome to another day of Giftmas. I am so excited to have you here. Today I really want to show you a technique. I kind of put it as card under hat. You can do it card under hat, card from pocket, card from zipper, whatever you want to do. And let's just jump into it and let me show you the technique and see what you think of it. Alright, card under hat. This is one of my favorites. It's kind of hard to do at a table. I prefer doing it standing up because there are all sorts of techniques you can use. The idea is that you have a card, you tell them all sorts of fun things they can do. You point at the hat, and from underneath, you pull out their card, and there are no duplicates. That's the best part. What goes along with this are basic techniques that I really just want to give an excuse to share with you. So you take their card, you can have them shuffle, place it back wherever they want. You can control it to the top however you see fit. What I really want to talk to you about are palming techniques. You'll hear palming and it's everybody knows how to palm, and that's not true. There's a bunch of different ways. One is a push off, and while your hands are at your side or in the motion of something, you push off and you lay a card in there. And the best way to kind of practice this is to place a card in your hand and just kind of relax with it. Find out where it sits. Personally, the method that I've seen and a lot of people have talked about is holding it through between the pad of your pinky and the kind of base of your thumb, and let it just kind of hang there for just a little bit. And then you just relax your hands, and then you can go through the motions. To make it more convincing, you could always hold the deck in your hand, and yes, that card's still there. Just kind of hold your hand, give it motivation to be in there. A friend of mine who does a lot of gambling techniques was talking about how once you have it in palm, to lay your hand at rest on the table, that looks really weird. And for those of you who have excuses that, oh, my hands are too small for that, or I have too many gaps, do you see how many windows are in my fingers? It happens all the time, and I have taught children how to do this. You can even show them that there's nothing in the hat. And remember, their card's on top, so if you want to show them, okay, nothing under the hat yet, in that offbeat, you just kind of push it off and wiggle it into a palmed position. If you want to lay your hand at rest on the table, you switch from the tip of your pinky to this little crease on your index and just leave it there. So now your hand can be on the table and you have decent motion and to go back and forth. So you could be talking and then you lay your hand down, talk, and it's still there. Another method is to do a push through. I'm going to try my best to show you this. You push the card in at an angle. As you square up, it's going to swivel around your thumb into your other hand, and then you lay the deck on top, and that's bottom palm. So now you're in this position. It's a little compromised, so you can give them the deck, set your hand down, and when it's time, with your dirty hand where the card is palmed, you can just lift up your head just a little bit, probably putting the bill down so they don't see. Reach under and produce the card without lifting up the hat. It looks mostly like this. Reach under and produce the card, and there you go. Another technique is to do gambler's cop. So once it's from underneath the deck, you can put it there with your middle finger, switch it to like a tenkai kind of thing, and then your fingers are free at the edge of the table. And then you can bring it back, and then same thing, you can lift up your head and show them their card. Now, when you're doing this, remember you can show underneath and nobody knows anything. Make sure you don't flash. I mean, you don't want to talk out like that. You could just talk up to a certain point, knowing that their eyes are like a going towards a shield. So that way when you do lift it up, you grab it and be like, oh yeah, there's your card. My big question to you all is, if you know how to palm already, and tell me, what is the best method for palming a pine cone? Well, that was it. And that was a simple way to palm, just the basics. There's a lot more that goes into it, and it does take practice, especially with timing, technique, how to get the card in there, all sorts of things. But this was just a basic idea, just to get your mouth watering, get you hungry for it. And if you want to learn more, let us know in the comments below. And if you want to see more, once you hit that top link, it's a video that it's a playlist that we put together just for you. Or smack that bottom link and there's that video that YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, keep making that magic.